Now, depending on the setup, will tell you what type of formulas to use. So let's start with this first one. Joe is depositing $150 a month into a 403B that offers that interest rate, yada, yada, yada. All right, so let's make a timeline for Joe. So this is Joe now. This is retirement. And we all know what this is. There we go. Oh. So from Joe working now to retirement, he's going to be putting away $150 a month. And the question is, how much can he take out after retirement until he kicks it from this account? So we have two formulas going on because we have a building up process, then we have a taking out process. In the building up process, we know how much he's paying to that account. What formula is that? It's not going to be present value. It's going to be future value. It's not going to be a sinking fund because we know the payment. Yeah. We don't know how much he needs to have in the account by the time he retires, though. So now he's retired, and now he's going to clear that account until there's nothing left over. So what formula is that? Amortization. So when you have these two-step process formulas, examples, you want to think about a timeline. The trick is the formula you start with is the one where you know the number. We know that he's putting away $150 a month, and that's our future value period. So we're going to start with our future value. So what that will tell us is how much he needs to have in the time that he retires so that he can clear out his account later on. Okay? So starting with the future value, he's putting away $150 a month. At a 7.75% annual interest rate. For how many years? 30. Now what I don't have in the formula here, or in the problem, is we're going to assume that that interest rate is constant over the entire 50 years. That's not how life actually works, because if it's a 403B, it's going to vary with the market. So that rate will fluctuate. So how much will Joe have when he hits retirement? Yep. Good. We'll have $212,528.07 in that account. So now Joe retires. He gets to look forward to a lifetime of golf and watching the Golf Channel. So now he has $212,528.07 in his account when he retires. So the future value now becomes the present value because he's retired. So in our amortization formula, which happens to be over there, our present value is that 212 number. Again, we're assuming the interest rate has not changed for the period of the loan. But we're doing this 12 times a year for how many years? 20. Because Joe's going to go out with a bang. And leave nothing for his kids. Good job, Joe. So what are these monthly payments that he can pay to himself? There you go. I know. Joe did not plan correctly. Not in 50 years from now, no. Yeah. It's not a lot. Oh well. So that answers the how much will these equal payments be? I could also say equal withdrawals. But as far as how much interest did he earn overall, well, he took out 1,744.75, 12 times a year for 20 years. But he put in $150 12 times a year for 30 years. So he took out $1,744.75 12 times a year for 20 years. And he put in $150 12 times a year for 30 years. Okay. Yes. Is that okay? I got $364,740. So he made a total of $364,740 in interest over the 50 years. That's not bad.